Good morning, everyone. I'm Mary Grace Pudal and I'm thrilled to be here with you today for our lesson. Today's topic is, what kind of field am I? Let's read our title again. What kind of field am I? And our main reference is from Luke chapter 8 verse 15. Now, let me read it one more time. Luke chapter 8 verse 15. Thank you for listening and let's dive into our lesson. Main points. Today, we will explore three main points regarding the concept of fields and seed in relation to God's Word. Number 1, figurative seed and field. First, let's discuss the figurative seed and field. In Luke chapter 8 verse 11, we learn that the seed represents God's Word. When we take a look at Mark chapter 4 verse 14, it says, the farmer saw the words. The seed in this context symbolizes the message of God we receive. 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 19 tell us that the field refers to a person. Therefore, when we think about the seed and field spiritually, we realize that our hearts are the fields where God's Word is sown. Luke chapter 8 verse 15 highlights that good soil represents a good heart. Number 2, 4 types of field. Next, let's contemplate the 4 types of field. We find this in Matthew chapter 13. Number 1, the path. Matthew chapter 13 verse 4 and 13 verse 9 describe how seed that falls on the path are quickly taken away. Number 2, rocky ground. Matthew chapter 13 verses 5 to 6 and 20 verse 21 illustrate how seed sown on rocky ground spring up quickly but wither due to lack of depth. Number 3, thorny ground. Matthew chapter 13 verse 7 and 22 reveal how seed among thorns get choked and become unfruitful. Number 4, good soil. Matthew chapter 13 verse 8 and 23 show us that seeds sown in good soil yield a plentiful harvest. Third, condition to be a good field. Now, let's discuss the conditions necessary to be a good field. According to Luke chapter 8 verse 15, a good field has good and noble heart. The condition to be a fruitful field include, number 1, hearing the word and retaining it. Number 2, producing a crop with perseverance. In our conclusion, as we wrap up, remember that the seed is indeed important. But where it so truly matters, despite having access to God's precious Word, if our hearts aren't right, we won't be able to bear fruit. So, I ask you, what kind of field are you? If you find yourself like the path, it's time to plow the hard heart and make it soft. If you're rocky, remove those obstacles. If you're thorny, clear away the thorns. Each of us who listens to the word should aspire to be believers who bear fruit by hearing God's word with a good and noble heart and retaining it with perseverance. By doing so, we can receive a harvest of 100-fold, 60-fold, or 30-fold. Thank you all for listening, and I hope you take this message to heart as you evaluate the condition of your field. Have a blessed day.